Welcome back, friends, to the Castro Valley News live show. My name is Roberto. This is a live show we do every Tuesday and Saturday from 7 to 8 p.m. Good evening, Bob. Bob is in the house. Michael B., I am on time. Thank you for the reminder, my friend. Michael B. is the official timekeeper for the show. I was just going back and forth in the messages because, good evening, Maggie. I hope you're doing well. Maggie, thank you so much for your support. You are awesome, Maggie. Thank you so much. I was just, like I said, I was just going back and forth. Some messages from Michael B. It was at 7 o'clock, and Michael B. messaged me and said, "Don't be late." And yes, thank you, Michael B. I appreciate you so much. You are awesome, Michael B. If you're just joining us again, my name is Good Evening Kathy. Kathy is in the house. Welcome to the show. My name is Roberto. This is the Castro Valley News live show. We do the show Tuesdays and Saturdays from 7 to 8 p.m. Dennis is in the house. Dennis just sent 200 stars. Dennis has sent stars 25 weeks in a row. Dennis, you are awesome. Thank you, sir. Bob is saying 1 hour left to vote. I'm glad you brought that up because I've been hearing in the media all day today, statewide, it seems like, and Dennis, happy Tuesday to you as well, and Ola, right back at you. I've been hearing in the media, I heard this on KCBS, I heard this also on, oh man, it's NPR. Anyways, it's public broadcasting. And I've been hearing that the state voter turnouts are pretty abysmal. And it's kind of shocking because there's a lot of things that are on the Kathy, thank you. Kathy just sent 100 stars. Kathy has sent stars 9 weeks in a row. Thank you, Kathy. Just making a note here of for the stars honor roll. Thank you again, Kathy. I appreciate your support. And good evening if I missed you in the roll call. Tiffany is in the house. Good evening, Tiffany. Hope you're doing well. I just wanted to mention really fast, like Bob mentioned. Bob, there you go. Wow. Tiffany just sent 100 stars. Tiffany has sent stars 26 weeks in a row. Tiffany is the queen, the reigning queen of stars. Thank you, Tiffany. You are awesome. I appreciate your support, Tiffany. But it seems like the voter turnout today is really subpar. I'm using the word abysmal, and I think that's kind of accurate from what I've heard. I think it's the lowest turnout I heard in something like decades. And I'm kind of confused as to why, because there's governor, there's district attorney. These are for Alameda County, but still, governor of California is being voted. Mom is in the house. Hi, Mom. Right here. Mom says, I don't know if you can see that. Hi, good evening, Castro Valley. Buy an ad. And I'm going to sidetrack that conversation like I do a lot of times. There you go. You can probably read that better. Mom says, hi, Castro Valley. Buy an ad. I'm going to interject here. Right. Good evening, Gene. Hope you're doing well. Right in the center of the conversation of voting, but I'm going to get back to that in a moment. If you are a business owner, if you own a business in Castro Valley or anywhere in the Bay Area, and you would like the signal for your business boosted on the Castro Valley News live show, please send me a message or text me 510-331-9112. You can also call me, whatever is best for you. Let me know what your business is. I'd love to meet you and talk about what you do, and also talk about how we can boost the signal of your business on the Castro Valley News live show, or on our Facebook page, or through our magazine that we do quarterly, which is happening more frequent than in the past. So Definitely, guys, if you are a business owner and you would like to support local media, local news, that's what we do. It's funny because I hear PBS is doing their drive today as well, and there you go. If you're a local business and you would like to support local media, local news, give me a call. Let me know how we can work together and make that happen for you. Don is in the house. Welcome to the show, Don. Holy smokes. Let's see. Maggie just tagged Lygia, Real Estate Girls with the Curls, Bonnie, Satinder, Body Mechanics, Ramona, Ruth, Ty. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Maggie, for tagging so many people. I can't keep up with all the folks that you tagged. Maggie just tagged a plethora of folks. Todd's in the house. Welcome to the show, Todd. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Also, Don is saying that Metal Rob is in the house. Good evening, Rob. So Bob says, I voted. Don't blame me. No proposals. Wait till November when both sides on the line gambling gets going. Now it's all Indian casino interests who don't want competition. The online groups will spend millions to counter ads in the fall. So I guess that's what we have to look forward to. Don is tagging Richard, Rob, and Leslie. Thank you, Don. Kathy says, I have a friend who's going to tune in hopefully tonight. She just wanted to make sure the show isn't about politics. I assured her, no, it isn't. It is not. It is not. The show is not at all about politics. I like to keep that out of the conversation because it's divisive, and I would like to bring people together instead of dividing people. Todd says we should all pay Maggie a star for every tag. I agree. Maggie is saying hello to Don. Don is tagging Billy Ray and Jim. Getting back to voting, yes, I've heard on multiple. Good evening, Rob. Rob is in the house. So glad you can join us, Rob. Michael B says, okay, Castro Valley News friends, as of July 1st, my girlfriend is moving up here to Amador County, and my girlfriend mom and girlfriend dad is my new landlord. Well, Michael, congratulations. You are going to be coexisting with your wonderful girlfriend. Michael B, your girlfriend is a lucky, lucky, lucky woman because you are an awesome dude. I love you, Michael B. You are awesome. Good evening, John. John is in the house. Eileen is with us. Thank you for joining us, Eileen. I'm so glad you can join us. Dustin is in the house. What is up, Dustin? Dustin, I was good before. I'm even better now that you've joined us. I'm so glad you can join us. So getting back to voting, there's still some time, but not a lot, that, whoa, Tiffany is seeing a ring in the future for Michael B. Michael B, you know what, man? I am so happy for you because, Michael B, I'm going to shower you with some affection here, and some well-deserved affection. Michael B, you are an awesome man, and I'm proud to call you my friend. And Dustin B, COVID is gone. I'm glad you're better. I'm glad you are on the mend, Dustin. It's that COVID is a beast, and I apologize for people if you get motion sickness because I'm jumping from topic to topic. I follow the conversation, so the folks listening and watching, I go where your conversation goes. So I'm going to try and tiptoe and dance along, keep up with your guys' conversations. You guys are awesome. Thank you. So I am, Bob is asking, where is a Castro Valley voting center, no longer precinct voting? I honestly don't know of one off the top of my head. I can tell you immediately where the drop boxes are. There's one, I think, up in Green Ridge. Where is it? Five Canyons? I don't know. It's up in Palomares Hills. There's one in Palomares Hills, I think, at the clubhouse up there. There's one at the library. There's another one that's at the community center. There's probably one that I'm missing. So, guys, if you have your ballots, Fill them out. There's still time for you to hit up one of those drop boxes and have your say heard. Like Kathy said, I don't get into party politics, so I'm not going to bring it up. I'm not going to. Christina says CB Library and then Bay Trees. Bay Trees Park? Is that a park? I'm drawing a blank. And Christina, welcome to the show. I think you might be new. Christina, welcome. Christina, thank you. Just making a note there. Marie says, I got to drop mine off now. Marie, welcome to the show. And hurry, 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 but drive safe to the ballot box. Don says he just likes to party. That's perfect. The only party politics on Castro Valley News are the parties of fun. Julie says it's the tennis courts. So Michael B is saying, will you send me a diamond ring if I ask my girlfriend to marry me? Wow, Michael. Michael B is getting serious in this relationship game. Good for you, Michael B. Your girlfriend is a lucky person because you're awesome, Michael B. Getting back to voting, the voting numbers from what I heard of on KCBS and PBS is voter turnouts are abysmal. So folks, if you want your voice heard, you got to go out and vote and do it now. There's no measures on the ballot. I think they're probably coming soon. And oh gosh, Dustin and John are voting for me for mayor. I'm not made for politics, but I'm humbled and honored that you guys think of me that way. And there also, Bob says, Michael B, we will host the wedding on CV News. I have said that before. Episode 200. It would be amazing if we could have Michael B's wedding live during the show. It would be an honor. It would be a pleasure. Getting back to politics, not politics, voting, which is politics in an indirect way. Guys, vote. Do it now, and you'll be glad you did, because there are quite a few local seats that are of importance that are up. We've got the district attorney. We've got the sheriff. There's a bunch of, I think, congressional seats, I believe. I mean, it's important. If you want to have your say, you got to do it. I am seeing some things on my end where I'm jumping back and forth, and I'm going to see if I can close some pages here and remedy that so that the live stream will be better. If you guys are seeing jumping in the stream, I apologize. I'm closing some windows here so that I can remedy that. Maybe I'm going to do this. Close up InDesign as well. I apologize. I should have done this sooner. Close up message. Holy moly, I got a bunch of apps. Why do I have so many apps open on my desktop? I'm sorry, guys. I'm doing something I should have done much earlier. I'm closing some stuff here. I want the stream to be robust and amazing for you guys. Maggie, thank you so much. Maggie just sent 500 stars. Maggie has sent stars 8 weeks in a row. Thank you so much, Maggie. You are awesome. But you know that. Let me give you Misti from class. Don says, Misti from Classy Canine Wiggle Rumps just welcomed a new granddaughter today, and they won the Cherry Festival Float Award. Congratulations to Misti for the double whammy of good news. There you go, Eileen. Thank you. You brought to mind something that I heard today. With new districts, it's going to be confusing for voters. Yes, because there was some redistricting going on. And yes, I think the last thing that anyone needs is, anyone who's voting, is additional confusion, because it can be confusing what district you're in, the person that you're voting for. I personally, talking about confusion, there was one year I received a someone else's ballot and voting information at my address. So this was pre-COVID, so I went to the voting place and I said, "What up? Could I technically have voted twice?" And the answer that I received was yes. I did not vote twice, needless to say. Thank you, Don, for the 50 stars. You are awesome. Don has sent stars 11 weeks in a row. You are amazing, Don. Thank you. With that said, I'm going to give you some information here on how to send stars. There is a link you can click here. You purchase stars. They do cost money. You send them to your favorite live content creators on Facebook. Hopefully it's Castro Valley News. It could be anyone. It could be Benedict Cumberbatch if he goes live. It could be Quentin Tarantino if he goes live. It could be Run DMC if they go live. Doesn't matter. It's a super cool thing that Facebook has set up for you to send monetary love to your favorite live content creators. And hopefully it's Castro Valley News. If not, that's okay too. Eileen just sent 100 stars. Eileen has sent stars 24 weeks in a row. Eileen, you're awesome. Thank you. So vote. I did by absentee, and I brought my ballot to the library a couple weeks ago. And our moderator just found some information for you to see the star values, if that's what you are looking for. Michael B says, Castro Valley News friends, you are all the best, but when I promised to my girlfriend you guys can do a Castro Valley News live stream only if I agree to do it, Michael B has just said it's going to happen. We don't know when, but it's going to happen. Michael B, congratulations to you. Here's a toast to you, my friend. And Alicia is in the house. Alicia, welcome to the show. So glad you can join us. Alicia says, good evening. I voted a couple weeks ago. Did the same as you. I think a lot of people are doing the absentee thing, probably because of the pandemic. It's super, super, super convenient. It's safe. And one last reminder, definitely, please, if you have your ballot at home and you haven't voted yet, give it a look-see. There are a lot of offices and elected official vacancies that need to be filled. And voting is important. It's a really cool way to have your voice heard. You know, Bob is the voice of the collective conscience a lot of times. And he said, if you don't vote, you really don't have any right to complain. There's a lot of merit there. Todd says, do it live in Castro Valley. How cool would that be for Michael B? Yes, definitely. If Michael B is going to get married, hitched, spliced, we will live stream it here if he's okay with it. If he's not, then that's okay too. But with that said, folks, I'm not going to go back to voting. Just vote. It is your civic duty. And let's get to the next thing. Here we go. Bob's got some news. It rained on Sunday. Boy, did it ever. I mean, it was some legit rain. It was nice. Eileen, perfect point. Eileen brings up a wonderful point. You don't have to vote for everything. Just vote for those that you want to choose. That's what I did. There wasn't, I'm familiar with the names of a lot of the candidates, but I'm not really familiar with their track record or, you know, the things that they've done, their accomplishments. Excuse me. Accomplishments. It's easier to say accomplishments when you take your time, and I apologize. I was in a hurry with that one. So yes, definitely, Eileen, you don't have to vote for everything. Just vote for those that you want to choose. It's at your discretion. There were a lot of seats open. I didn't vote for a lot of them, but the ones that I voted for were ones that made it worth voting for me. There were a couple of local election races that I feel passionate about. I'm not going to bring them up. I'm not going to discuss them because, like Kathy says, one of the cool things about this show is we don't talk about politics. We do talk about the politics of having fun, the politics of loving our community, the politics of voting, the politics of dancing. Oh, I don't believe I did I'm embarrassed that I did that. Somewhere, I think Don's laughing at that one. But anyways, here's a friendly reminder. Guys, mark your calendars for Saturday, 9th month, 10th day. Also, the 9th month, 11th day. That's September, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Also, there you go. Alicia, perfectly. I agree with you. She definitely knew what and how she wanted to vote. I kind of did in advance. I knew who was going to be running. I know the candidates that I am for, that I am in favor for. The candidates whose track record I like, and that's what I did. And you don't have to vote on everything. I actually thought the first time I voted that I had to vote on everything. And I spent so much time, this was way back in the 90s, and I spent so much time reading the handbook and digesting all this stuff. And then I learned you don't have to vote on everything. Just vote on the things that just, that resonate within you. The candidates that you like, and anyways. Getting back to the next thing that was on the list, definitely mark your calendars for September 10 and September 11. That's going to be both days. Well, excuse me, Saturday is 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's going to be, ladies and gentlemen, kids, boys and girls, children of all ages. That's going to be the mighty return of the 50th annual Castro Valley Fall Festival. And the co-chairs, Todd Anglin, who's in the house tonight. Good evening, sir. And Janella Anguiano. They are the co-chairs for this year's Castro Valley Fall Festival, 50 years of amazingness. It is coming up September 10 and September 11th. There's going to be great food, awesome vendors, fun for the whole family. It is free. And I'll be there at some point. I'll do a live stream. I'll talk to you guys about it. Yes, definitely. Mark your calendars for September 10 and September 11. And that Saturday, September 10 is 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Sunday is September 11 from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. There's going to be live performers. There's going to be food, all sorts of fun stuff. There's going to be, there's a lot of booths that have freebies. Not all, but a lot of them do. I'm excited. It's the 50th anniversary of the Fall Festival. Michael B says he's going to do a post for his girlfriend on an Amador County. He may propose. I think that's the word you were looking to type, Michael B. That's sweet. That's super cool. That Michael B is, I hope Michael B's girlfriend's not listening, because Michael B says he's thinking of proposing to his girlfriend on a baseball field or at the Alameda County Fair. That's sweet. You are, Michael B, you're a romantic, aren't you? Yeah. That's why I like you so much. So one more time, mark your calendars, guys. September 10 and September 11th. That's going to be the mighty, triumphant return of the Fall Festival. Nothing but fun. Fall Festival's a blast. I love it. I love it. I'm glad it's back. I'm glad we're returning to some events. And as always, if you are more comfortable wearing a mask and doing the social distancing thing, please do that at the Fall Festival. As you all probably are aware of, at this point, Alameda County has reinstituted the indoor mask. Is it a mandate? Is it a requirement? They have required. The indoor masks are recommended and suggested. I was at a store today. I will not say where I was at, but I'll say I was at a store today, and one of the people working there said indoor masks in Alameda County, and the person said, "I'll pass," and he left the store. Not happy, nonplussed. So, we're still kind of doing the balancing act, the teeter-totter, the seesaw situation with the masks. COVID is back, never left. So I should not say it's back. But guys, you got to be safe. Dustin, I think, and his wonderful girlfriend just recovered from COVID. I think there was another family here. I don't want to speak. I think I remember who it was. They just got over COVID. I think it was John's family. Don't get it. I had it. It's ugly. It's nasty. And do whatever you can to not get it. So we are friends and family. We are still, there you go. Our moderator just unearthed, sorry, that's Randall. Randall, welcome to the show, Randall. Randall just posted a link to the Alameda County election results, acgov.org. From what I understand, you guys are probably going to want to be on that website after 8 p.m. when the election results roll in. We'll see if we have any runoff elections. You'll get to see who's going to be representing our area. And yes, John and his family just recovered from COVID. He said it sucks. Our moderator, they've got a COVID case in their house now too. So if you think COVID's gone, it's not, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Oh no, moderator said the graduation parties brought it home. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, Classy Canine Wiggle Rumps is in the house. It's a great evening and wonderful evening to you as well. Classy Canine Wiggle Rumps, I understand someone is a grandmother and someone also won the an award at the San Leandro Parade. Congratulations. Yeah, that's a word. Congratulations. I'm glad-durations to Classy Canines Wiggle Rumps. I gotta take my time. I keep combining words. That first one worked, but the second one didn't. Anyways, Misty, congratulations that you're a grandmother and you won the one of the awards at the Cherry Parade. I think a Cherry Festival? Cherry Parade? Right on. You deserve it. Bob says he gets automatic results from Alameda County. Right on. And Gene is saying congratulations. John says something on Sunday. I'm not sure. I think John's comments are in. Paulette's in the house. Paulette is here. And also Maureen sent 100 stars. Thank you so much, Maureen, and good evening to you. Paulette, you're not late. You're just on time for being awesome. Welcome to the show. And Missy says, Grandma times 4 granddaughters. Congratulations. Wow. And also 2 awards from the Cherry Festival, I think it was. And they do a parade as well. With that said, guys, if you're listening, Paulette, thank you so much. Paulette just sent 500 stars. Paulette has sent stars 24 weeks in a row. Thank you, Paulette. You are awesome. With that said, I have 1 minute before the midway giveaway. I have 1 minute, and I'm going to give you, oh no, it's midway giveaway. I'm going to give you one more little bit of instruction when it comes to the stars thing. If you want to send stars, it's cool. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. We love you just the same. Misty just sent 1,250 stars. Holy smokes. Wow. Misty, thank you so much. And Misty has sent stars 9 weeks in a row. Wow. I say this every episode. I dare you. I dare you to beat Misty's stars. 1,250. Thank you so much, Misty. You are awesome. And yes, there's a stars thing. You can click it. You purchase stars. You send them to your favorite live content creators on Facebook. It could be Castro Valley News, if that's what you like. It could be to, I don't know. It could be to Dave Chappelle, if you like that. Good evening, Denise. Denise is in the house. You could send stars to Britney Spears if she goes live, if she does live videos. Any live content creator on Meta, Facebook, you name it, whatever they are this week, you can send stars to that live content creator. They do cost money. There is a smidge of your purchase price that goes to Meta. The rest goes to the live content creator of your choice. Hopefully it's Castro Valley News. If not, that's okay. Whoever you want to send them to, it's cool. It's a neat, nifty way to send monetary love. John just sent 1,200 stars. Thank you, John. You are awesome. John has sent stars 2 weeks in a row. Wow. John, you are awesome. Thank you so much. As Don says, John is the man. Don, you are the man. With that said, it's midway giveaway time. Let's get to it. I'm 2 minutes late. But thank you again, John, for the 1,200 stars. Wow, amazing. Just making some notes for the stars honor roll. So tonight's gift card is to Valley Java. It was my pleasure to go see Vince earlier today. I didn't see him today. I saw him earlier today. And with that said, I want to let you guys know that the sponsor for tonight's midway giveaway is Forester.org. They are a local nonprofit with a mission to reforest urban communities. You can learn more about all the wonderful things that they do at Forester.org, Forestr.org. They are the folks responsible for all the trash pickups at the freeway on and off ramps near Burger Island, near Redwood Road. They also organized the Pocket the Sage. Good evening, Ross. Forester.org also organized and spearheaded the Pocket Park near the library, near the front entrance. They also do, oh my goodness, they do the seed library at the library. They do, oh my goodness, they do the plant giveaways in Castro Valley. They are a Castro Valley-based nonprofit. Their goal is to clean and green communities. They're not making money off what they do. So it's a labor of love for the folks at Forester.org. I'm sure I'm missing out some of the stuff that they do. They do plant giveaways. They do trash pickup. They sponsor the show. They do all sorts of stuff. Let's see here. There's a text. Everybody's guessing. Let's see. Someone just texted a... Oh, all right. This is from Todd. Todd is giving a dedication. He is logging into his neighbor's Wi-Fi at the lake to hear the show. So let me do this. There is Todd and his wife right there. They're at Lake Chabot. They're using their neighbor's Wi-Fi to listen to the show. Thank you, Todd, for listening. You guys are awesome. And thank you to Todd's neighbor for letting them use the Wi-Fi to listen. Ross is in the house. John is saying, please help them. Who are we helping, John? Oh, Forester. There you go. Okay. Yes, please help Forester. If you would like to volunteer for any of the wonderful programs that they do, if you would like to help them go pick up trash, if you would like to donate any time or effort to Forester.org, they're a nonprofit. They're not making money off of the stuff that they're doing in the community. And their goal is to clean and green the community. They're awesome folks. Like I said, they're not making any money off this. They're just doing it because they want to improve our community, their community, because they are Castro Valley residents. Thank you, Forester. You guys are awesome. With that said, the gift card tonight goes to Valley Java. It was my pleasure to see Vince over at Valley Java today. And the midway giveaway, it works this way. There's a trivia question every Tuesday and Saturday, roughly midway. Tonight's a little bit later than usual. It's usually around 7:30. But the person to provide the correct answer to the trivia question via text at 510-331-9112, or to post your answer in the comment thread wherever it is. I don't know where it's at geographically. It might be down there. The first person to provide the correct answer to the trivia question wins the gift card. And again, tonight's deliciousness is going to Valley Java. Janella's in the house. Welcome to the show, Janella. Janella just sent 200 stars. Janella has sent stars 7 weeks in a row. Thank you, Janella. And Janella, may I interject this? I am glad that you are doing well and in good health, because our community, Castro Valley community, we need you. Janella, we need all of the awesome stuff that you do for our community, in our community, and we need your personality and your amazingness here in the Castro Valley News family. The Castro Valley News live show family, sorry. I need to take my time. So anyways, midway giveaway tonight is $20 to Valley Java. That's the gift card tonight. Janella, you're welcome. I appreciate you, Janella. You are awesome. And with that said, I want to give you a reminder. There are sponsorships for the Midway giveaway. Those are businesses who, for the lack of a better term, I'm going to be completely transparent here, they purchase ad space on the Midway giveaway. Good evening, Kimberly. Welcome back. I'm glad you can join us, Kimberly. So there is ad space open for the Midway giveaway. If you are a local business and you would like to boost the signal of your business through the Castro Valley News live show, like Todd Anglin has done, like Janella has done, like Forrester does, like Pete's Ace Hardware has done. Shoot me an inbox message or a text message at 510-331-9112, and we can find out how we can boost the signal for your business through the Castro Valley News live show. But with that said, the gift cards are normally purchased by me, something that I really, really love to do. I love to go to businesses and give them money, to show them some monetary love, to talk to them, to let them know that Castro Valley News supports them and that our show supports them. I absolutely love doing that, because as a business owner myself, I love it when people show me a little bit of monetary love, like you guys do week after week after week after week after week through the STARS program. And if I were to say week after week after week, it would be through over probably 100 episodes, a lot of episodes. This here is episode 137. I'm amazed and pleased that we have done so many episodes. The show is amazing. The show is remarkable, the show is remarkable because of you guys, because of the listeners. And without you guys, this show is nothing. It would be just me sitting here mispronouncing words and saying silly music references. With that said, I'm super, super late for the Midway giveaway, and I apologize for that. But here comes your chance to win some deliciousness at Valley Java. $20. Get you some wonderful coffee, get you some wonderful pastries, gets you face-to-face time with Vince. I don't know if you've ever been to Valley Java. Go say hi to Vince. He is hilarious. He's a sweetheart. He's got a lot of jokes about living in the Bay Area, and he's just a cool dude. I love Vince. He's an awesome guy. Known him for a lot of years. So with that said, guys, here comes the Midway giveaway. To win, you have to have the correct answer, and you have to text it to 510-331-9112 or post it in the comments wherever the thread is. And tonight's question is, and again, you got to text 510-331-9112 or post in the comments. You got to be the first person to provide the correct answer. Let me bring my phone closer to me so I can see who texts in first, if that happens. Which Castro Valley business has sold a specific specialty blue and gold themed item since they opened a few years ago. And that would be our local basketball team, the blue and gold, who are going into game 3 tomorrow at 6 p.m. in Boston. Go Golden State. But the question is, which Castro Valley business has sold a specific specialty blue and gold themed item since they opened a few years ago? This is not a hat. This is not a license plate frame. This is a specialty item. Someone just had a guess. Dana's Party Supply. Not correct. Not the place that I'm thinking of. Which Castro Valley business has sold a specific specialty blue and gold themed item since they opened a few years ago? This is not a hat. This is not a wreath of balloons. This is not a wreath of balloons. This is not a wreath of flowers. This is a more specialty item. David, you are close. David is close. David is close. Misty is guessing Lucky's. Not correct. This is not a decorative item. This is not a thing that you can wear. It's not something that you put on your car. It's not something that you put in your head, and not something that you wear as a coat or a shirt. Not a pair of socks. It's not a pair of glasses. It's not a hat. It's not a ring. It's not a chapeau. That's a hat. I love that I got to sneak that word into here. Tonight's show is the $2 word is chapeau for tonight. Chapeau is a hat. So with that said, it's not a bumper sticker. It's not something that you festoon or adorn your phone with. So which Castro Valley business has sold a specific specialty blue and gold themed item since they opened a few years ago? Bob's on to something. Bob is on to something. Soshi, good evening, Soshi. Welcome to the show. A lot of people are close. A lot of people are in the neighborhood of. Bob posted the biggest hint in the world. I'm not going to give it up, but I'll give you the question one more time. Which Castro Valley business has sold a specific specialty blue and gold themed item since they opened a few years ago? It is not a wreath of balloons. It is not a wreath of balloons. It is not a sticker. It's not a license plate frame. It is a lot of people are kind of close. John is guessing a Warriors burger. Not correct. I am going to be mind blown if I stump you with this one again. I mean, you have to do a little bit of research or know who sells it. People are guessing iSushi. Not correct. Good evening, Tanya. Tanya is in the house. Welcome, Tanya. People are guessing Jen's Cupcakes. Jen might. I didn't find her menu online, so I don't. Oops. I just gave the biggest hint. Christina is guessing Baskin Robbins. Not correct. Bob is guessing who sells cookies. Soshi is guessing Rita's. Not correct. Eileen is guessing Southern Comfort. Not correct, but oh, are they delicious. oh, is Southern Comfort good. David is guessing Always Yours Bakery. Not correct. A lot of people are guessing Always Yours and JP's. Not correct. It's not Sherry's. It's not Ramen 101. I think one of the awesome things about the Midway giveaway is when I stump you guys, we end up mentioning every business in town, which is super cool. A lot of people are guessing Denica's. No. I'll give it to you one more time. Which Castro Valley business? Brenda is guessing AJ's. No, but shout out to Arnie's at AJ's. AJ's Attic is going to be moving. They're going to be moving down San Carlos to the end of Stanton. The entrance is right across the street from Valley Java. Wow, how cool is that? A lot of people guessing ramen. Seven Hills Bakery. Genghis Khan, not correct. Genghis Khan closed in Castro Valley a long time ago. Mod Pizza, not correct. Oh, okay. Brenda says that was a typo. It's not Genghis. Not Genghis, not Mod Pizza. It's not Habit Burger. It's not the Ice Creamery. It's not Lord's. Donna's guessing One Bad Apple Records. Not correct. I love stumping you guys. It never happens. Well, it happened 2 weeks in a row. Week before last. I gave you the question one more again right here. Which Castro Valley business has sold a specific specialty blue and gold themed item since they opened a few years ago? I'll give you a hint. The owner of this building is directly related to one of the players on blue and gold, on the Golden State team. That might be a good hint. It might not be a good hint if you don't know who that person is. Don is guessing classy canine Wiggle Rumps. Not correct. Not correct. Unless Misty might want to start doing a blue and gold themed grooming dye job on some of the dogs. Go blue and gold. That game Sunday, woo! Woo! That was a good game. Did that game turn out the way you expected? I was a little worried because, you know, I was talking to my friend the first game when the Celtics did that blowout in the fourth quarter. Celtics are hot. I think the Celtics are really, really hungry for a title, and I think the Warriors made note of that. They've got some great players, and I think tomorrow's game, 6 p.m., they're playing at Boston. Game 3 starts at 6 p.m. They're playing in Boston. It's going to be a good one. Lot of people, lot of guesses. I'll give you the question one more time. Someone is guessing Engrave It. No, not correct. Which Castro Valley business has sold a specific specialty blue and gold themed item since they opened a few years ago? And nobody's getting this. So, oops, I missed some comments here. Michael B is guessing Cookie Monster. No, sir. Little cookie? Like a cookie? Nobody has got it. Blenzers, no. Comic Store, no. Southern Comfort, no. Chabot Theater, no. Cafe Rumi, no. Mama Cho's, no. Rita's, no. Don is guessing JR's. I can pass, like we've done in past episodes. I can pass this on to Mom, and she could we can. So she won. Right on, Soshi. Soshi got it. The correct answer is Vitality Bowls, and the Warrior Bowl, trademarked by Vitality Bowl. Let me give you the ingredients in the Warrior Bowl at Vitality Bowl. It has organic acai, which is a blend of some of their own superfoods, including mangosteen, Ariona berry, camu camu, moringa, acai blueberry, pomegranate, almond milk, bananas, blueberries, raspberries, flaxseed, broccoli, multivitamin boost, and the toppings are organic granola, bananas, strawberries, almonds, goji berries, and honey. If that don't sound delicious, I don't know what is. Congratulations, Soshi. Kimberly, the question is a moot point because Soshi got it right. Soshi, I need you to email me or text me your address, and I will send you this wonderful Valley Java $20 gift card. Soshi, I will also send you one of the stickers, which I don't have handy for me right now, but definitely, they're beautiful. They're vinyl. They say Castro Valley News Live. You will get one of these and two of the stickers. Congratulations, Soshi, you are awesome. I'm so glad you won. I'm glad someone got that because I would have ended up rolling over the gift card to mom, and then she would have chose someone. So everyone is saying, there you go. Misty says congratulations to Soshi. John says good job. Kathy says congratulations. Don says congratulations. David just sent 100 stars. David has sent stars 2 weeks in a row. Thank you, David. Thank you again, David, for the stars. Yes. Well, you know what, David, you're late, but you're just on time for being awesome. Let's see here. Eileen says congratulations. And with that said, we're almost at the end of the show. But festival, we got roll call votes. There's one critique from mom, and it's not a big critique, but and let me give you this: every episode, I garner compliments and complaints or things that I can improve upon from my mom. She gives me those comments. I read them back. It's a cool thing. Accolades are nice. Also, small hints to make the show better are appreciated as well. However, this time around, mom has one critique, which is a compliment. Hi, mom. I love you. And she has nothing this time around but praise for a great show. That was Saturday's show. Saturday's show was a blast. So thank you, mom. Mom's got nothing but praise for a great show on Saturday. Thank you, mom. You were awesome. So we're rolling through mom's critiques. Let me give you guys, let's finish out the show with some I Thought You Would Never Ask. This is one of my favorite segments on the show, and I'll give you some backstory here when it comes. John is saying hello to mom. And Dawn is saying hello to mom. Hi, mom. I love you. With that said, let's roll this mighty Wurlitzer over to the I Thought You'd Never Ask segment. We do this every episode. I set up a Gmail account that you can email your questions, complaints, confessions, gripes, health, beauty tip questions, recommendations, whatever you've got on your mind that you're too bashful to ask. This email address is the place for you to send your questions, comments, complaints, health, beauty, tips, interests. Thank you, Soshi. She just sent me her address. I will send that $20 gift card to Valley Java. Congratulations again, Soshi, for winning the Midway giveaway. So, if you have questions, you might be bashful, you might be a little bit shy. It's okay. It's okay. We want to hear from you. And the cool thing about this is the questions that you send, we end up discussing anonymously, because I know some people are bashful, are shy. It's cool. The email address is themburningquestions@gmail.com. It sounds silly, but I went and sat down when I set up this email account. You can't imagine the amount of permutations. That's a $2 word. I love that word. Permutations that I tried to concoct for a clever anonymous email address for questions. Questions at Gmail taken. Ask me a question at Gmail taken. So I ended up going down about 10 minutes through process of elimination. It ended up being themburningquestions@gmail.com. Michael B says, thank you, Roberto and Mom and Castro Valley News Friends for the Midway giveaway gift card from last Saturday. I will use it next time in Castro Valley. We'll let you all know. You better let me know when you're in Castro Valley, Michael B, because I would love to see you, my friend. So, again, this is one of my favorite segments here. It's called I Thought You'd Never Ask. You send in your questions, your burning questions, for the lack of a better term, to themburningquestions@gmail.com, and we get to discuss them anonymously during the show. I love the segment. My mom likes the segment. Jean says she likes the segment. It's a really cool way for us to hear things that are on your mind anonymous. So please keep your questions above board, and all the questions have been above board. Some have been a little bit fuzzy. Someone asked me, where is the best place to shave and how do I shave? We answered it. We talked about it. Shave my head. Sorry. That got odd. Anyways, them birding questions at gmail.com. While I am talking right now, you should go into your email and send me those questions now. Do it now. I love hearing them. I love talking about them. So there are 3 questions. Don says, can we still say hi to mom? Yes, absolutely. Hi, mom. Love you. And Jean said, I missed saying hi to mom tonight. So Jean says hi to mom. John has a question. Why do we have so many homeless people on the streets now? 5 years ago, we had none or little. John, no. 5 years ago, we had quite a few. I think we are seeing more now, and I'm going to be honest with you because, and this is actually a good thing from my experience, from what I have seen. Castro Valley is a very generous town, and I think a lot of people are very generous to homeless people in our town, and that's why they're coming here. I think the homeless population has increased. Don is not correct. The naughty questions will be passed over. So Don, I love you, but naughty questions will be passed over. So getting back to John's question, I think we are seeing an increased amount of homeless people here because Castro Valley is a generous community. They're very generous to our homeless neighbors, which we should be. I don't think, and this might be a little bit political, so I apologize if this is political in any way. I don't think that our homeless neighbors are all villains or criminals like some folks like to paint them. I think the pandemic, I think the economy, I think inflation, all those things, the pandemic, the shutdown, the shelter in place, I think a lot of those things have come into play with the increased amount of homeless people that we are seeing, our homeless neighbors that we are seeing in our community. Again, I definitely think one of the factors that comes into play is that Castro Valley is a very, very, very generous community when it comes to our homeless neighbors. And that's a good thing because these people that are homeless, just because they have no shelter or they are not employed or they don't have the monetary means that we have, it does not mean that they are should be looked down upon. They are our brothers and sisters. They are people who are in need. They are our homeless, shelterless neighbors who in need. Moderator says new term of honor is dehoused neighbors. That works for me too. They're folks that have no shelter, that have no home like we have. And John, I appreciate that question. I do understand that there's a lot of people, and I want to play. There you go. John says it perfectly. Most of them are so respectful. I agree. I know that there are people. We had someone on an episode a while ago who said his experience was he got into some altercations with some homeless people. And I think just in society as a whole, you're going to get what you give. And I think if you give respect, you're going to get it back. And thank you, John, for bringing that up. With that said, there are 3, not naughty, Don, I love you. There are 3, and there you go. Randall says this is from the Chronicle, so there's some reliable information there. Exclusive, Alameda County sees 22% jump in homelessness in long-awaited. There you go. There's some information there for you. John says, I found out that one of them passed away. John, in my experience, because I was with the forum 10 years ago, and I was with the forum for 10 years, there are a large number of our homeless, dehoused people that do pass away. Stanley was one of them. John was another one. There are quite a few. Unfortunately, they don't get the medical medical attention that they need for a lot of their conditions, and they pass away. It's super super sad, and I think the old adage is still something that rings true to this day. A lot of people who have shelter, who are employed, a lot of people are just maybe one paycheck away from being not having a home, shelter. So I hope that addressed your question, John, and I appreciate it. That's a great question. I appreciate that so much. So with that said, there are 3. I thought you would never ask questions that I'm going to get to right now. And again, we do this every episode. Sometimes there's more than other episodes. And again, if you have a question, you can post them up at, Randall says the polls closed at 8. There you go. Kathy says the homeless man that used to sit on the bus stop in front of Lucky Shopping Center all the time passed away. Sad to hear. Sad to hear. There, like I said, there have been quite a few homeless, houseless, shelterless people that I've known along the years since I worked with the forum, and they've passed away. Mark is in the house. Welcome to the show. Mark, you are not late. You are just in time for being awesome, and we are glad you joined us. So with that said, the email address is themburningquestions@gmail.com. I want to hear your questions. Things that are not naughty, things that are of importance to you, but you've been shy to ask. You're bashful. I understand. Sometimes you post up a question and people poke and pick and, hey, why'd you ask that? How dare you? Send them in, and if they are, let me see, if they're not naughty, if they are not libelous, if they are not accusatory, we'll talk about them, because I love hearing from you guys. Mark is in the house. Mark, you're late for a good reason. He had to rush and vote. I'm glad you did that. Mark just sent 200 stars. Mark has sent stars 5 weeks in a row. Mark, thank you, sir. So glad you joined us, and I am glad that you voted. So with that said, Them Burning Questions is the email address. And yes, we are knee-deep in overtime. We're about 3 minutes into overtime. I just want to get to these questions because there's some good ones. Is there something controversial here? Little bit controversial. Here we go. The first question this is a good question. Are there any things you miss from during the time you worked with the CV Forum? And yes, I worked for the Castro Valley Forum a lot of years ago. There's a lot of things that I miss working for the forum. I really miss the editor and publisher. His name was Fred Zender. He passed away a couple years ago. He was years ago, I think, over a year ago. He was struck by a drunk driver in his hometown of Alameda. I miss Fred. I miss working with, there was another person that worked there. Her name was, I can see her face. I can't think of her name. I've got some timers. A lot of the people that worked for the forum, I miss a lot of those people. Yeah, moderator just said blessings to Fred Zender. He was a true legend. I miss Fred a lot. I stopped working for him for a while there, but I definitely miss working with and for Fred. He I don't know if you guys know, he was the gentleman who hired Dennis Richmond. He worked for KTVU. He worked for KPIX a lot of years, and Fred Zender was a legend. So I miss a lot of things working for the forum. Fred is one of the biggest things that I miss. Second question is, and again, if you have a question that is burning on your mind, that you're bashful to post up, you can email them to me. We'll talk about it. Them Burning Questions at gmail.com. That is the email address, themburningquestions at gmail.com. And we will discuss the things that are on your mind that you're a little bit shy to post up in the comments. I understand that. I get it. It's totally understandable. The second question, is it true that Castro Valley is in the Guinness Book of Records for most fast food restaurants? I've heard this rumor for many years and it seems to never die. It is not true. It just seems that we have a lot of fast food places. We kind of do. But no, Castro Valley is not in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most fast food restaurants per neighborhood or whatever. That is completely not true, and I know that because I reached out to them and I sent them an email a number of years ago and I asked them to dispel this myth, and they did. They said, no, not at all true. So, one more. This one's someone's a little up in arms about this one. And again, if you have questions, comments, complaints, stuff that's on your mind, you're too bashful to ask, themburningquestions at gmail.com. I would love to hear your questions, and let's talk about the things that are on your mind. Themburningquestions at gmail.com. This last one is a complaint. Stop talking about Hayward! ! You are Castro Valley News, not Hayward News. Enough already. There you go. I love Hayward. I will continue talking about Hayward because I love Hayward. I was born in Hayward. And yeah. John has a good question. Do you go to Burning Man? You seem like a burner. I love that. I have never been to Burning Man. I don't think I will ever go to Burning Man. I don't. It's just the vibe is not on my wave. John, that's a great question. No, I don't go to Burning Man. I'm not a burner. And that is a great question. I love that. I would rather go to an event here in the Bay Area and support something that's independent and local. But the thought crossed my mind to go to Burning Man, but never made it. Let's see. John says, how come we don't see a lot of patrol officers catching the red light runners and speeders? I have seen them. I've actually seen them. And two options, John, if you would like additional patrol from CHP, 581-9028 is the number, and definitely ask them to post up at a specific intersection and they will give you additional patrol. I know CHP, they love to do that. 510-581-9028 is the CHP phone number. David said, I live in Hayward, so I'm good. I don't live by city lines. So glad you covered the area as well as we travel over city lines. You know, John, Bob said it perfectly. Hayward is our small suburb. I love Hayward. I don't see anything not to love about Hayward. I see some pushback from people who may not be in favor of Hayward because within kind of a few miles of us is definitely pertinent. But I see a point. I could definitely understand how people would not like seeing Hayward stuff on Castro Valley News. So I get that. But I will lessen the frequency that I talk about Hayward because I know we're Castro Valley News. Bob says CHP stocks stop signs on Somerset. Yes, they do. Kathy says it perfect. Love thy neighbor. John says that's our neighbors. I love Hayward. I got nothing against Hayward. With that said, that is the I Thought You Would Never Ask segment for tonight. Again, if you have questions that you have on your mind, things that we should maybe be talking about, that you're too bashful to post up, send them to themburningquestions@gmail.com. Michael B is saying, do not fall out of the chair because you talk about Hayward. Thank you, Michael B. John is saying more on Norbridge. John, if you're looking for more CHP, Alameda County Sheriff's 5819028. That's CHP. They would love to bring additional units out there to enforce. Also, 510-667-7721. That's the Alameda County Sheriffs. They will come out too. They will set up some signs. They will probably post up some deputies to do some speed enforcement out there. Let me make sure I did not miss any comments or questions. Moderator says there's a local Burning Man in Santa Cruz now. We should do a show from there. There you go. Bob says it perfectly. Good night. That is an hour and 11 minutes. Again, I love the I thought you would never ask segment. I would love to hear from you guys. Themburningquestions@gmail.com. Congratulations to Soshi, who won the Midway giveaway. And thank you to the upper echelon of stars donators tonight. Misti sent 2,000 9 weeks in a row. Also, John, thank you, John, sent 1,200 stars. John has sent stars 2 weeks in a row. Also, the honor roll is as such. Tiffany has sent 26 stars 26 weeks in a row. Tiffany, you are the queen of stars. Again, Tiffany has sent stars 26 weeks in a row. Dennis has sent stars 25 weeks in a row. Eileen and Paulette have sent stars 24 weeks in a row. Dawn has sent stars 11 weeks in a row. Kathy has sent stars 9 weeks in a row. Janella has sent stars 7 weeks in a row. Maureen has sent stars 3 weeks in a row. And last but not least, David has sent stars 2 weeks in a row. Thank you guys for making the show amazing. Without you guys, this show is absolutely, utterly nothing. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for being honest and awesome. Yes, and again, if you have questions, themburningquestions@gmail.com. I will see you guys Saturday. Go Warriors. Again, they're playing tomorrow night at 6 p.m. in Boston. Go Blue and Gold. As always, when the going gets weird, the weird turn pro. See you guys Saturday night at 7. Thank you.